The NNSCRA Offline and Online Racing at its best presents Speed World. Stop number 30 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to the next to the last race of the season. As we're here today at Phoenix International Raceway, as we're here today for the running of the Subway 500s. We are set for 47 laps of action on this 1 mile racetrack. The duel in the desert, as it were, here in this series. As we're set to go racing here today. And here's your starting lineup here for this event here today. And championship could be clinched possibly before this race is over. Maybe it is a 15-point margin between first and second in the points coming into this race here at Phoenix, the penultimate race of the season. Here's your starting lineup. On the pole, it is Laura Chung, the number 77 US Air Jasper Engines Ford. She is alongside car number 18, the two-time winner so far this season, Nathan Orman, in the Interstate Battery Chevrolet. Second row is car 27. It is Joshua Sekuli, the McDonald's Ford, and number 71. That is the car of Matt McIntyre, the Olive Garden Chevrolet. Matt winner this season in the second race at Richmond. Row number 3 has car number 22, the winner of the 600 at Charlotte. It is Dylan Potey, and car number 3, the winner at the first Atlanta race this season, Cole Beaver, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Row number 4, it's Seth Cohen, car 6, the Valvoline Ford. He won at Bristol. He won the night race at Bristol. He also won at Indianapolis in the Brickyard 400 this season. And the winner at the Southern 500 at Darlington this season is Phil Parker, the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet, car number 5. Next row down is car 21, Quentin Moore, the Daytona 500 champion, the Citgo Ford. And number 1, Trent Dunham, who won at Riverside. He also won in the Meliella 500 at Charlotte this season. Next row down is car 2, Dylan Young, the Miller Genuine Draft Ford, and beside him, number 4, it is Eric Monaco, the Kodak Phil Chevrolet. Both these drivers will retain their rides next season. Next row down is number 9, it is Ryan Brommer, the Orkin Pest Control Ford, and number 8, Joshua Osborne, the number 2 driver in the points, trailing by 15 again to the leader, Jessica Shelton. Joshua has won 3 times this season so far. Joshua won at the second Pocono race. He also won the second Talladega race. He also won the second race at second Martinsville race this season. He's in the Rebus's Ford, car number 8. Next row down is number 17. It is Reggie Fogelman, the Western Auto Chevrolet, and number 31, Alex Hawkins, who's been on a tear as of late in the Hardy Chevrolet, car 31. Look for him to maybe be the one to watch here today. Next round is number 98. It is Emmanuel Hartnett, the Finger Hut Ford, and number 15, Colin Cropley, who won the first Bristol race. He also won the first Darlington race this season. Next round is number 12, the Straight Arrow Mane and Tail Ford. The sponsors debuting this season for Destin Bowen. This will be the sponsors he'll have next season, by the way. He's alongside the winner of the second North Wilkesboro race this season. It is Caleb Bogler, the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet. Next round is number 33, Alex Miller, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet. He won twice this season. He won the first Pocono race. He also won the first Michigan race this season. Alongside of him is Jessica Shelton, the points leader, the number 11 Bozer Ford. She won the first Talladega race. She also won the second Michigan race, and she also won at Watkins Glen. Next round is number 25, Kyle Matthews in the Kodiak Chevrolet, the man who swept Rockingham this season. 2 wins this season so far. Alongside him, this winner of the second Dover race this season is the 26 car of Daniel Voiles, the Quaker State Ford. Next round is number 28, Keith Badson, the winner of the first Dover race this season, the Texaco Haviland Ford, car 28, and number 41, Mitchell Hodak. Next round has number 10. It is Cat Badson, and number 42, Bryce Egan. Next round, the winner at the first North Wilkesboro race this season. Number 30 is Zachary Fitzwater, the Pennzoil Pontiac. He'll retain this ride next season. And number 81, JT Bryant. Next round is number 43, the winner of the first Richmond race this season. It is Nathan Hudson in car 43, and number 40, Michael Turner, the Kendall Motorell Pontiac. Next round has number 23, Eric Sadler, the Smokin' Joe Ford, and number 19, the winner at Sonoma this season, Carson Gum, the Hooters Ford. Next round is number 90, Wyatt Quayle, and number 7, Paul Minnick, and starting shotgun is number 75, Zach Winkle, and number 16, Allie Liara. She'll also have this ride next season in the Family Channel Ford. So here's the command to fire the engines here at Phoenix.
Gentlemen, Start your engines!
That should be, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, because we, of course, have, as it of course should be, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, because we do have a woman on the pole for this event. So the pace car leads the field around for the pace up, we're back for the start of the race right after this. Pace car is ducked off on the pit road. It used to be the front stretch here at Phoenix International Raceway until they moved it some years back. As they go into what used to be turn 1, it's now turn 3 here at Phoenix. So the start finish line located coming off of what used to be turn 2, and which is now turn 4. So hope you followed all that here. If you are a first time viewer in the series. Off the turn to come here, and the green flag flies, and we're underway in a Subway 500 at Phoenix. They tend to want to get very wide on the back, on what used to be the back stretch here on the track, and Reggie Fogelman already has moved up a few positions himself in that number 17 machine, falling right behind Quentin Moore in car 21 as they go through turns number 3 and 4 now. Laura Chung leads the first lap of the race, and that was close for second position between Dylan Pote and Joshua Sekuli. And now Seth Cole goes to the left side of number 6, Valvoline Ford. Riding along with Seth Cole in car 6, the Valvoline Ford. He'll have number 3 in-car cameras in today's event. Yellow flag will fly for the first time. He saw it through the windshield of Seth's car. He'll be second position behind Laura Chung. As the yellow flag flies, we'll see who the caution flag is for. It may be Destin Boland in car number 12. Yep, I see some damage to that back of that car. And yeah, him and Eric Monaco both in car number 4. So we'll see who the yellow flag was for. We'll see who the replay. Look and replay. Well, in some ways, both the points contenders were actually lucky in this one right here. Watch what happens coming off the turn. Let's see. This may be better off the on the far chase view right here. Yeah, Destin Bowen got off of Joshua Osborne in car number 8, then gets into Alex Miller in 33. And then right into the 4 of Eric Monaco. Jacks him up right there and then lands right on Colin Cropley's car. Bowen's car flips over right at this point here. Jessica Shelton is almost to a dead stop here. She taps she taps Monaco's car a bit right there the first time. And then Shelton just misses the 4 car. Matthews gets into the 4 car of Monaco's car, of Eric Monaco's car. Meantime, I think JT Bryant and Zachary Fitzwater, there's Boland's car number 12, but they're in the 10 car of Cat Benson got in there. Caleb Fogelbaum was on pit road for an unscheduled pit stop. So let's check in what happened to him. After we get done with the replays here. And here's what happened. There's the 12 of Destin Bowen. He flips over. He saw the airtime that Eric Monaco got. And yeah, it was Mitchell Hodak. He got turned by JT Bryant, and Michael Turner got into it as well too. But yeah, Jessica Shelton, for all intents and purposes, she got lucky that she didn't suffer any more damage than she did. On board with Jessica Shelton. And that is a lesson of how to miss a wreck 101 with Jessica Shelton. She right now sits 25th in the order right now here at Phoenix. As we're still under caution. And problems for Quentin Moore maybe in number 21. He's on the apron of the track. And Caleb Fogler coming off pit road at number 24. He apparently had another unscheduled pit stop. So we're on lap number 6 right now. Pace car lights are off. So we'll get the green flag here this time by on lap number 7. And Quentin Moore they may be over possibly as he'll follow the pace car down pit road. Vogler, by the way, is on the inside lane there. Laura Chung's your leader, by the way. Second position is Seth Cole. Third is Dylan Poteet. Then Cole Deaver, Nathan Orman, Joshua Sekuli, Reggie Vogelman. Quentin Moore was 8. And in 8th position will now be the 71 car of Matt McIntyre. 9th position will now be Ryan Brummer. Green flag's back out once again. We'll take a look at. We'll follow Quentin Moore on pit road, and problems with the number 21 machine. Apparently, it's maybe a tire failure on that car here. Meantime, 3 wide for the lead here. Dylan Poteet, Seth Cole, and Laura Chung. Chung's on the high side. Vogler is ahead by 2. And see if he can try to catch a caution flag to get himself back on the lead lap. And yellow flag is indeed out, and Vogler will get himself back on the lead lap. So great driving on the part of Caleb Vogler. And he will get a free pass around the pace car, and excellent driving there on the part of Caleb Vogler. He got a really good jump on Laura Chung on that restart here, and Chung has since lost the lead and has now dropped to 5th position. And apparently it may be Keith Badson and the 75 car of Zach Winkle who has spun, apparently. We'll check and see what happened. Well, it was not Keith Badson as I predicted right there. It was in fact the 7 car of Paul Menick who has spun. And some of the cars had to check up right there because of the 75 car of Zach Winkle. Kyle Mendes pushes Menick right into JT Bryant, and then Bryant pushes Menick back in front of Kyle Matthews. And Menick goes into the wall off turn number 4 and scrapes, and a lot of scrape on that number 7 XI Batteries Ford. That car is going to be back. That car's going to be back next season, but with a different driver on board, maybe, unless Menick wants to get back in that car again. So, but he's 34th right now. You see Caleb Vogler is now back on the same line as the leaders of this event. So nobody's a lap down right now. Well, hardly, I should say. And we got word Quentin Moore knocked out of the race with a valve failure on the number 21 sit-go Ford. So tough break for Quentin Moore, who started the season off fast with a Daytona 500 victory and has had some good runs, but Quentin hopes for a better season next season in season 38 with the number 21 sit-go machine. Dylan Poteet is your leader of the event here on lap number 10. Cole Deaver is 2nd. 3rd is Seth Cole. 4th is Joshua Sekuli. 5th is now Laura Chung. Nathan Orman running in 6th position. 7th is Matt McIntyre. 8th is Reggie Fogelman. 9th is Phil Parker. And 10th is Ryan Brummer. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Pace car on the pit road right now. The field being controlled by Dylan Poteet as in the number 22 Maxwell House Pontiac. As he will, as he's looking for a 2nd victory of the season. He won at the 600 at Charlotte this season. Cole Deaver also looking for 2 wins this season. And you got about 2 cars behind Seth Cole looking for their 1st victory of the season. That means Joshua Sekuli and Laura Chung. And here comes Cole Deaver to the low side looking for the top spot off the second corner. Seth Cole trying to push the 3 car up ahead, and Cole Deaver goes to the lead in car number 3, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, as he takes the Dale Earnhardt colors to the top spot. But Seth Cole, meantime, he goes inside trying to take the spot away from Deaver. Seth has it for the time being. Deaver trying to find the bite on the outside of the track here. Does not do so, and Seth Cole will go to the lead now. Deaver falls and squeezes in between Seth Cole and Joshua Sekuli. And so now move the Martin colors up to the top spot now as they go into turn number 1 now. Nathan Orman trying to make a pass on Sekuli. And here comes Chung, Matt McIntyre, the 71 car. There he is, the Olive Garden Chevrolet. That's going to make it 3 wide between him, Laura Chung, and Joshua Sakuli as they come off the fourth turn. And whoa, Phil Parker way down 4 wide for turn number 1. You don't do that at Phoenix. And Matt McIntyre pays the price for it. Poti has crashed. Chung is involved. The pole sitter, whoa. And Kyle Matthews has crashed, as has JT Bryant and Mitchell Hodak in the 41 car. And they're still wrecking, looks like. And yet, Carson Gum involved, as is the 12 car of Destin Boland. Well, straight arrow main and tail, making his sponsored debut here at Phoenix, and this happens to him. And yeah, Keith Batson, he's badly damaged this time in number 28. So let's take a look at what happened on the restart. Let's take a look at what happened to cause the caution flag to fly for the 3rd time already here at Phoenix. Well, this proves you pay the price when you try to go 4 wide right there, and Matt McIntyre goes right into the 77 car of Laura Chung. Chung gathers up Dylan Poteet. Sakuli actually got nailed by the 31 car of Alex Hawkins. And here comes the rest of the field right there. There's Matthews. He jacks up Laura Chung, and then the 77 car... the 41 car, excuse me, of Mitchell Hodak, he gets right into Chung's machine as well too. And JT Bryant, you saw him come on pit road, and there's where the other wreck happened right up ahead. So let's take a look at what happened there. Nathan Hudson hit Alex Hawkins in the 31 car. And then, oh my gosh, Keith Batson just jacks up the 19 car of Carson Gum. Cat Batson was also involved in that crash as well, too, as was Eric Sadler. There's where Destin Bowen crashed right into the Carson Gum car. And, Matt McIntyre almost squeezed through, and then he gets hit right at the last second. We mentioned Cat Batson was involved as well, too, and that may have been it there, but a lot of damaged up cars already here at Phoenix, and we are not even halfway through this event. So, caution flag flying on the 16th lap of this event. We'll be back for the restart. We're back for the restart here in just a moment, and here's your leader. Seth Cole is your leader at Phoenix. Just as you rejoin us, green flag back out on lap number 20 here at the Subway 500. JT Bryant tried to get his lap back on the inside lane, or one of his laps back, I should say. See, JT is only 1 lap down, and already about 8 cars out of the event there. Those cars being Matt McIntyre, Carson Gum, Laura Chung, the pole sitter for the event, Destin Boland, Keith Batson, Kyle Matthews, Mitchell Hodak, and Quentin Moore are the cars out of the event here. So 1 car as a lap down here, 29 cars. 30 cars are still running in this event here, and 29 of them are on the lead lap. Meantime, it is Seth Cole, your leader. Cole Deaver, 2nd position right now. Phil Parker trying to make his way up to 3rd position right now as they come off the 4th turn now. Seth Cole looking for his 3rd victory of the season, and so he'll try to tie Joshua Osborne and Jessica Shelton as far as most wins this season. Shelton and Osborne both have 3 this season. Seth sits on 2 at this moment right here, as he's one of the drivers who's won twice this season. And Nathan Ormond, that green car, he's another driver who's won twice. He won at Martinsville, the first Martinsville race this season. He also won at Daytona in the Pepsi 400 in the season. He's in 4th position right now. 5th is Dylan Young. 6th place right now is Ryan Brommer. Phil Parker way up high on the track there. And he and Young just about turned each other around. But they managed to keep the handle and save the cars right there. But anyway, Ryan Brommer, he's having a really good run right now. He's running in 6th position at this moment, as is Emmanuel Hartnett. Number 98 car, he's running 7th at the moment in the Fingerhut machine. RCA will come on board this car next season. Trent Dunham, number 1 car, he's in 9th position, or 8th position. 9th is Joshua Osborne, the number 8 machine. And in 10th position is Reggie Fogelman. 11th right now is Daniel Voiles, and look who's coming. And I mentioned Osborne in 8th position. Look who's coming. Yep, that red number 11, Jessica Shelton, in 12th position right now. She is not letting that 8 car get very far ahead right there. And Jessica driving like a girl possessed right now as you ride on board with Jessica Shelton in number 11 Budweiser Ford. As you remember, had that tremendous driving job to avoid that big red that was right smack dab in front of her. That could have been disastrous to Shelton's chances of maybe maintaining her lead or clinching the championship at this event. Jessica right now sits in 12th position right now, up ahead of her Joshua Osborne, a couple of cars ahead of her in 9th. And Joshua goes up the track right now. Boyle's up ahead, and whoa, Boyle's just about got in an 8 car come off the 4th turn. I tell you what, we mentioned at the last race at Rockingham, Jessica Shelton has been the definition of model consistency this season, and not only model consistency, but she's also been consistently fast all season long. Has consistently finished right up there in the races this season. And her average finish so far this season, her average finish this season is 12th place so far, as is also Osborne's as well too. He's also finished 12th, but a little bit worse, slightly. But I tell you what, those have been 2 of the most consistent cars in the second half of this season, and for Sheldon, it's really been all season long, really. But she right now sits 12th position. Osborne up ahead of her in 11th. Colin Cropley right now running in 13th position. 14th is Bryce Egan, the number 14 position. He's in the Milliella Pontiac. Michael Turner 15th. 16th is Alex Miller. Caleb Fogler, who you remember was a lap down, got his lap back on a restart. He's climbed his way up to 17th position in the Jeff Gordon colors, and if he chooses to, he'll be back in this car next season if he chooses. Caleb running 17th position right now. 18th is Nathan Hudson. 19th is Wyatt Quayle, and Ali Layara runs in 20th in the Family Channel Ford. We are sitting right now on 17 laps remaining here at the Subway 500. There's our third in-car camera right inside the car of Cole Deaver, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet, as he in the Dale Earnhardt colors runs in second position right now. And he knows it's right there. The lead's right there ahead of him in that Valvoline Ford. Seth Cole right now running awfully strong at this point right there. He's been the leader for the last few laps in this race. Seth will be in a different ride next season. The number 6 Valvoline car will have Nathan Hudson behind the wheel next season. Cole Deaver driving like a man possessed, trying to get by that number 6, trying to find any weakness out of that number 6 car. And Cole closes in, going through turn number 3 now. It's 2,300 per second. The last time by between the 6 and the 3 cars, it is now closed up big time. It's now 1,400s now. See what move Cole wants to do. He goes way up high. And that's going to cost him a lot of time right there. But Alex Hawkins is up ahead in the number 31 car. That's a lap car that Seth Cole is approaching. And Seth really pulled away that last time by. It's now 4,600 of a second, so he gained over 0.3 of a second And that may be the best thing that happened to Seth Cole is to have that 31 car right in between him and the 3 as long as he could. And whoa, Deaver just about got himself in trouble right there. He got really tail happy off that 4 turn and just about got into the 31 car. And that's put him right in the clutches now. Nathan Ormond and Dylan Young. We've seen quite a few cars get tail happy off that 4th turn right there. Dylan Young, he'll move Ormond, I should say, up the track now, the number 18 machine. Now it's going to be a drag race between the 2 and the 18. Who leads them into turn number 3 is Dylan Young. Pulls hedge up by just a smidgen off that 4th corner now. And if that were the race for the win right there, Dylan Young would have won it by about a half a car length over Ormond. But 1 is for 3rd position, and 2 we're at 11 laps to go right now. So a lot of racing left to go, but Dylan Young right now sits 3rd position at the moment. The Miller Jr. and Draft Ford. In the meantime, Cole Deaver trying to close right back up on Seth Cole in that number 6 machine. And Deaver did close up by 1,500 for the last time by, and that may be enough with 10 laps remaining. If Cole keeps up that consistent pace he's got right now, and not get himself in trouble again like he did a couple of laps ago. But Seth Cole, he's hung up behind the lap car of Joshua Sikulia, the 27 car, who got himself in the earlier altercation. And McDonald's Ford moves out of the way for both the 6 and the 3 cars right now, but he's giving the 2 car a little bit of trouble right now. Dylan Young. Again, inside with Cole Deaver in car number 3, and another lap car up ahead. Can't make out who that is up ahead. Maybe JT Bryant, the 81 car, who is up ahead. And there's the view from inside Seth Cole's perspective, the number 6 Valvoline Ford, as he leads lap number 40. As he completes lap number 40 in the lead, we got 7 laps remaining. There's the view from the back of Seth Cole's machine. .2600 per second the last time by here. Cole Deaver has not missed a step in that number 3 machine. Like I said, trying to find any weakness out of that number 6 car, Seth Cullen, who's led since about probably early in the going. And Dylan Young is not far behind as well, too, that number 2 machine. He's 0.2 of a second behind Cole Deaver right now. So Dylan Young may try to make a move right there through turns 3 and 4. Into turns 3 and 4 right now. He made a move off turn 2 the last time by. Orman's still in 4th position. 5th is still Phil Parker. And you got to take your head off of that number 9 car of Ryan Brommer, who's driven a tremendous race so far. 6th position is where he's at right now for the number 9 Orkin Pest Control Ford. That car will have Spam as a sponsor next season. Dylan Young for the 2nd position. He's got it. Down the back stretch. And he's going to bring Nathan Ormond in the 18 car with him, but that's going to cost Dylan Young some time. And we don't have much time left. We're now down to 3 laps remaining. Check on the points contenders one more time. There's Jessica Shelton. She right now sits 11th, and Joshua Osborne sits 13th at the moment here, and with Bryce Egan right there smack dab between those two. Bryce right now running a good solid race right now in 12th place in that number 42 Millie Yellow machine. 2 laps to go for Seth Cole in car number 6. They're looking for his 3rd victory of the season. And like I said, that'll tie him with Joshua Osborne and Jessica Shelton for most wins this season at 3 apiece. As he goes through turns number 3 and 4 right now, the white flag waves over car number 6, the Valvoline Ford, who has been the dominant car so far here today. As he has already clinched the 5 bonus points right now for leading the most, he's already clinched the bonus point for leading the most laps at this event here. And Dylan Young appears he may give it one last-ditch effort, but it's not going to be enough. Off the 4th turn, the Subway 500 belongs to car number 6. Seth Cole wins at Phoenix. Seth Cole, the number 6 Valvoline Ford, wins the Duel in the Desert here in Phoenix, Arizona. Dylan Young, oh so close, comes home 2nd position. 3rd goes to Nathan Orman. Cole Deaver drops to 3rd, 4th drops back a little bit, but still a good run finishing in 4th position. 5th place will go to Trent Dunham. How about Ryan Brommer, 6th place for the number 9 machine, and Emmanuel Hartnett, give a call to him. The number 98 car comes home in 7th position in the Fingerhut Ford. Daniel Voiles comes home in 8th position. 9th goes to Reggie Fogelman, a good run for the number 9 team. And 10th position goes to the points leader, Jessica Shelton. And what more can you say about Jess right there on that run? Another good solid run for the number 11 team. 103.98 miles per hour, the average speed in today's event. And ignored the retirees by both Alex Miller and Caleb Vogler. Those are actually not retirees from the event, by the way, too. So ignore that. Gave you the top 10 of the race already here. Joshua Osborne did finish right behind Jessica Shelton, finishing in 11th position. So Jess gains another point on Joshua, and that'll put her 16 ahead coming into Atlanta Motor Speedway, the season finale. The next race on the tour, as a matter of fact, too, will be the season finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Napa Auto Parts 500. Bryce Egan, a solid day, comes up in 12th position. Caleb Fogler, who fought himself to get back on the lead lap early in the going, gets that good restart to put himself back on the lead lap, and comes back all the way up to 13th position. The Jeff Gordon car is a good run for Caleb Fogler. 14th goes to Alex Miller. 15th, matching his car number, Colin Cropley. 16th goes to Nathan Hudson, 17th to Michael Turner, 18th Wyatt Quayle, 19th goes to Ali Liara, and 20th goes to Zachary Fitzwater. Dylan Pote, who led early in the early going, he ends up finishing 21st in today's event. Cat Batson 22nd, 23rd Zach Winkle, 24th Paul Minnick, 25th Eric Sadler, and Eric Monaco is the last car to finish on the lead lap, finishing in 26th position. Phil Parker, who was right up there in the late going, he had problems in the late going. He had to make an unscheduled pit stop. He ends up finishing 27th. 28th goes to Joshua Sakuli. 29th, Alex Hawkins. And last car to finish the race in 30th, 2 laps down, is JT Bryant. So 30 cars finished this race here today, and 26 of them finished on the lead lap. So rest of the cars that finished out of the race here: Matt McIntyre, Carson Gum, Laura Chung, the pole sitter for the event, Destin Bowen, Keith Batson, Kyle Matthews, Mitchell Hodak, and Quentin Moore. So that's your story at Phoenix. That's the story from Phoenix International Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona. Congratulations once again to Seth Cole, the winner of the Subway 500. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races. We got gaming videos. We got inner online videos. Whenever the president of the NNSCRA and winner of the race today, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, and be sure to check out Seth's be sure to check out Seth's two main series on this channel. This series being the NNSCRA Next Gen Cup, Duracell Next Gen Cup series, and also the NNSCRA Duracell Ultra Live series. Those are the 2 main series that Seth runs on this channel. And if you want in on future seasons of either the Duracell Next Gen Cup series or the Duracell Ultra Live series, be sure to get with Seth, and he will get you going on that. Also, be sure to check out other channels from the NNSCRA community, including the We the Coasters channel, a channel from Dylan Young and Kyle Matthews. So if you are a roller coaster / theme park / amusement park fanatic, then We the Coasters is a channel for you. So that will do it here today at Phoenix, Arizona. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA offline and online racing experts will see you at the season finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Napa Auto Parts 500.